everybody, and welcome back to the FM22 Derby Save. And it's been a few days off. I was in Cambodia, which was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. What a fantastic country. Really nice people, great food. I ate a cricket, like a cricket, like out in the field making loads of noise at night. Cricket. I ate a cricket, and it was tasty as well. I'll eat it again. It was nice. Yeah, it was really good fun. Really, really good holiday. But we are back. And, oh my word, are we back. It is the Champions League semi-final against PSG. Neymar taking on his old club. And we're starting with the first leg at the Parc des Princes in Paris against Pep Guardiola's Paris Saint-Germain. Weirdly, it's something you could probably see happening in the future. Pep going there to, have another easy ride and an unlimited checkbook. But let's not get into Pep Guardiola. In the league, we have a game in hand over Man City and are 3 points clear, and there's only 4 games left for us, 3 games left for everybody else in the league, and it's going really, really well, obviously. I mean, we could be 6 points clear with 3 games to go, which means if we beat Arsenal and results go in our favour in between the Paris games, we could be crowned champions. It's looking like a very, very good season. In all honesty, it really, really is, and a great way to end this fantastic save that we've been playing together. If we have a quick look at the Paris Saint-Germain predicted lineup and the player summary, you can see there's a few things that I read into this, right? So, Lautaro Martinez with 28 goals means he's going to be pretty deadly up front. That's pretty standard. They've got Sandro Tonali in attacking midfield. It looks like 18 assists. He's probably going to be their playmaker. A very attacking front three of Jesus, Jota and Martinez up there. Then you see like their most player of the match awards, though, is Donnarumma. And to me, that sort of suggests they're a bit leaky at the back, and given how deadly we can be up front, I sort of feel like we're going to have a chance. We're going to be doing both legs in this episode today, so leg 1 and leg 2. That game against Arsenal in between we'll do off camera, but we have also qualified for the FA Cup final where we'll be playing Chelsea, which is really, really interesting for us. We beat Liverpool in extra time 2-1. Thiago Almada penalty in the 104th minute was the key. Wins against Wolves and Norwich have put us in a good position to come up against PSG as well. That win against Norwich, that 4-1 win was huge because we rested quite a few players. So we're coming in to this Champions League first leg semi-final with a pretty well rested team and only one real concern, which is the suspension to Guilherme Arana in the left back position, but we do have a pretty good backup in the position of Aaron Hickey, who's had a pretty good season for us this year. To be fair, everyone has been playing pretty well. A few people have dipped below what they did last year, but overall it's been incredible. And I know that I keep banging on about it, but if you get the chance to sign James Ward-Prowse, you've got to do it. You just have to do it. 29 appearances, 14 assists and a 7.4. He has been worth every penny of that £50 million. It has been absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But there you go. You can see here we are taking on Paris Saint-Germain today. We're going to get into it. I've got to decide if we're going to play our sort of narrow formation or the 4-2-3-1 wide. I think we might start with this to try and put them under, although we're away, aren't we? No, we're away. Let's go for a little bit of solidarity first. I'll pick the team. We'll be right back. Right then, here we are. And again, a few big calls have been made here. So, Henderson in goal. That's bog standard and obvious. Vinicius Tobias, Gabriel, Morato and Hickey at the back, which is probably one of the strongest back fours we can play in this game. I mean, Dijon Bernard unlucky to miss out. We do have Arana suspended, as mentioned before. Hidaka is the youngster on the bench that's going to offer us some coverage, and Dijon Bernard will be the centre-back cover. But Gabriel and Morato have formed a pretty good partnership at the back, so that should be all right. In midfield, we've got Bruno Guimaraes, Doyle, Ward-Prowse and Kulusevski. So Thiago Almada is dropped. He's actually transfer listed at the moment because he wants to move to Liverpool. We don't want to let him go. We agreed a fee and then promised we'd sell him if we get that fee, but he's put himself on the transfer list. But anyway, Kulusevski comes in the attacking midfield role, and Delap and Nketiah are going to partner each other up front. So once again, Eddie Nketiah is picked above Neymar. I'm sort of thinking Neymar off the bench. He doesn't have a lot of pace anymore, but his technical ability when he comes up against knackered players I think will be huge for us. 1 goal, 2 assists in 8 games, a 6.99 overall for the club. 2 goals, 7 assists. So he's not been bad, to be honest. And I still think it's, if Neymar's available, you've got to bring him in, right? But we're going to try and take this game to Paris Saint-Germain. That is the key. So here we are then at the Parc des Princes, and we've gone out there and told the team to show them what they can do, impress the world. I mean, Kurt Zouma playing at right back is something I think we can probably exploit. There is our team. The PSG team was exactly as predicted in the pre-game sort of, intro bit. But no waiting around. Let's get into this one. Jorginho actually was the only difference. He's playing at holding midfield in this game for PSG. So it'll be interesting to see how he copes with a bit of a high press. I mean, we do press teams a little bit as Gabriel brings the ball out from the back into Morato. Doyle into Morato again. Back to Doyle. Tommy Doyle, who hasn't got the best track record for sort of disciplinary actions, as Eddie Nketiah. Oh, Donnarumma, what a save. Nearly picking Eddie Nketiah. Delap's picked it up in the box. What's going on? Vinicius Tobias, we can't make anything of, but nearly the Eddie Nketiah selection paying off immediately. Free kick to PSG. Tonali dinks it over top. Vinicius Tobias just hooks it away. Probably could have let that one go out for a goal kick. Here is Gabriel Jesus. And he is sort of tackled by Bruno Guimaraes, but it falls to Kimpembe. Ugart dinks it over to Kurt Zouma, who we flagged out as a sort of weak point. Watch him go and get an assist now. Tonali, Zouma into Ward-Prowse. No, Zouma gets it back again. Ward-Prowse trying to get that interception, but can't make it work. Jorginho, my phone is going bonkers on the side of me here. I'm going to put that onto mute very quickly. Kimpembe into Ugart. Cambiasso back to Kimpembe. And it's a long bit of possession, which normally means goal, which is very annoying because PSG are still on it here. Diego Jota, and there you go. Amount of possession like that, it does normally end in a goal. It's 1-0 PSG. I mean, a good passing move, a good finish from Diego Jota. But, yeah, a bit disappointing that we couldn't nick that ball there off PSG. We'll try and give them some encouragement. 20 minutes gone, 1-0 down at the Parc des Princes. So 10 minutes to go in this first half. We're really we're not cutting through. They've had 1 shot on target and it's gone in. That's the most infuriating thing about this. We've had 3 shots and no real highlights. Hickey with the ball now into Doyle. Back up to Hickey. Ward-Prowse, we need him to get on the ball and start spraying it around a bit more. Here is Morato. Out to Gabriel. Up it goes to Bruno Guimaraes. Into Delap, who picked up a yellow card for talking back to the referee, I think it was. It was sort of like a disciplinary one rather than a bad foul. As Cambiasso lost the ball. Nketiah! Eddie Nketiah has scored in the Parc des Princes against PSG in the Champions League semi-final. And Vinicius Tobias picked up the ball after a really bad bit of play from Cambiasso at the back for PSG. Tobias tried to put the cross in. Cambiasso nicked it off him, lost it straight away. And Eddie Nketiah gets in front of Donnarumma and makes it 1-1 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. We're going to go in at half-time, 1 apiece, and I'm probably not going to change anything just yet. I think we're going to pump the fist and say everybody dig in, and then we're going to go for the, you weren't that bad, I think we can all improve. The one that's looking most likely to come off at the moment is actually Liam Delap, which is a really big surprise, but we do have Neymar on the bench. 55 minutes gone. We've been far and away the better team in this one. We're on the hour mark now. Liam Delap's performances haven't really improved, so we've got a bit of a choice here. I think we are just going to go straight off with Neymar coming on to replace him, and everyone else I think we're going to keep on. Fitness isn't looking too bad. Neymar on against his former team. Is he going to have a little point to prove as Henderson has a goal kick? Plays it out short to Gabriel. We do like to build up from the back a little bit. Morato goes long up towards Eddie Nketiah, who's got the equaliser for the Rams in this one. Eddie Nketiah goes back to Aaron Hickey. Back to Morato. Morato to Ward-Prowse. Back to Morato again. Ward-Prowse turns it around the corner to Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah gets a bit of space. Can he whip a cross in here? Nketiah cuts it back to Ward-Prowse. Back to get a penalty, ref! Oh, that's going to be very, very close. Normally you can see the way the ref's standing there, it looks like it could be outside, but it looked on the line and he's given a free kick. Oh, that looked very, very close. Right, we need Ward-Prowse to swing in a good one here. We're not going to get a chance to see it though. Okay, so just under 20 minutes to go. Neymar not really having the impact we would have wanted. Tommy Doyle on a yellow. We're just going to bring him off on a 6.7. And we're actually going to do Gabriel for Deschamps Bernard. Changing the back four is something I don't really like to do normally, but when he's looking nervous and he's on not the best rating, we'll take him off. Ward-Prowse swings it in. Morata at the back post. Come on, it's 2-1. The linesman's checking it. Sorry for VAR. It looked onside. And it's been given. Come on, Ward-Prowse. What a delivery from that free kick. And Morata at the back post. Oh, clearly onside. Don't even need the lines. We're going to see him here. As it's maybe it's not clearly, but 2-1 up. We are leading in Paris, and there is less than 10 minutes to go. Vinicius Tobias with the throw in into Ward-Prowse. Back to Vinicius Tobias. Sambi Lokonga, the bloke we've got on his cross was blocked, and we need to get numbers back as Perrin comes forward with it. Ball through to Tavares, who's got the fresh legs and the extra pace. Tavares puts a cross into the back post. Jesus above Hickey Perrin. He stuck it in. Stéphane Perrin, a youngster clearly from Paris, has made it 2-2. Hickey got out-jumped by Jesus. Neither of them are really tall. But it was just that fresh legs and the extra pace that Tavares had. And he's dinked the ball across and Jesus flicks it in and Perrin is unmarked. And it's 2-2 here in Paris now. An instant turnaround and Paris aren't done yet. They're coming forward. Jesus thinks it through. It's Perrin again. Where are our defence? They're all over the place. Perrin, back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos down this right-hand side, the captain for PSG. Ball into Tavares. Oh, he's put it past the post. Tobias got the last touch. Oh, my word. It's a proper heart-in-mouth moment now in Paris. Jorginho's going to take the corner. He's going to swing this one in. And in it goes. And it's missed everyone. And Tavares' shot is blocked. And then I think it was Lokonga that cleared it away. I mean, I would walk away with a 2-2 right now, going back to Derby and Pride Park, and it is 2-2. Oh my word, look at that ending there for PSG. They probably should have scored. Neymar disappointing against his former club, but oh my word. Well done, you've done well avoiding defeat. I think we played well, we were the better team, but that little battle at the end from PSG was incredible. And Stéphane Perrin is pretty crap, to be honest. He's pretty crap. His contract's expiring, so well, let's approach the signing because he's got really good potential. So let's just say you can be a breakthrough and then a fringe player. That's not a problem. We'll give you 20 grand. If you're going to play this save after me, keep an eye out for this guy. He looks like he might be pretty decent. Let's get rid of that. Let's say after 30 games, you can get 58 grand because that's a lot of games. Nope, you're not getting a 10%. You can get 24k. There we go. Lovely. We'll take him. We'll take him off your hands, PSG. You scored against us. No worries. Here we are then, back for the second leg. And have a guess who's made the final in the other competition, in the other semi-final. It's, of course, it's Liverpool. They won 2-0 at home and then lost 2-1 away with a 3-2 aggregate win. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I really didn't want to face Liverpool. They're so overpowered in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. But first, we have to get past PSG. And we haven't quite won the league yet. We drew with Arsenal 1-1. So we have a 4-point gap with the game in hand over Man City. If we win that game in hand, we are champions. And we have to thank Stoke City. Stoke City beat Man City 2-1. Which is absolutely incredible. They did us a big favour after we drew with Arsenal. Yeah, Man City went to Stoke and lost. And Man City have Liverpool and Chelsea as their last 2 games. So, and they more than likely have to win both of them if they're going to have a chance. We have Chelsea, then Bournemouth, and then Southampton. We've just got to win one of them to be crowned champions. So by the time we come back for the FA Cup final, and hopefully the Champions League final, then we will be Premier League champions. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If it happens, I don't know. If it goes down to the Southampton game, we may do the Southampton and Chelsea game as like one episode, and then hopefully have the Champions League final as a separate episode. But let's see how that goes. But we'll see. I'm expecting we're going to win it against Bournemouth, but let's wait and see. Right. I need to pick the team. I need to decide what formation we're going to play. I think we're going to start in this and try and surprise them a little bit. That's my plan. We're going to start like this, try and surprise them a little bit, get Neymar starting out on this side, Delap up front. Yeah, I'll pick the team and we'll be back. Okay, this is how we're lining up for this one. Henderson, Vinicius Tobias, Morata, Gabriel and Guilherme Arana in our probably best back 5 we can play, which is great. Ward-Prowse and Bruno Guimaraes next to each other in midfield. And then the thing with this formation is you get to fit in Neymar, Almada, and Kulusevski in their favoured positions. And Nketiah gets the nod out front ahead of Leon Delap and Ivan Toney. Eddie Nketiah, who has just been in great form this season and in the Champions League. He's just 17 in 27. He's outscored last season. Wonderful season as well. 29 in 38. I mean, in the Champions League, he scored 4 in 7. He has been just on fire, on absolute fire. So we're going to start in this sort of shape. We do have players in this team that can switch to the more central, compacted formation as well. We are going to give Almada a run out, even though he sort of wants to leave the club. But let's get into this one and see how PSG are going to line up. Again, I think we've just got to go with the positivity and the faith. So Hakimi comes back in for this one. Cambiasso, Jota, Martinez, Jesus again. Jorginho, Tonali, Ugarte, Cambiasso still there as well. And Sander Berge, Justin Kluivert, Asensio, Tavares, Casemiro, Zuma, and Balaskin on the bench. So, yeah, it's a stronger squad they picked. Definitely they picked a stronger squad. I'm going to say going bottom, I don't like using the media one, but I feel like it could work pretty well. I trust you to make the difference. I trust you to make the difference. And I definitely trust Neymar to make the difference. Getting the start in this game, Neymar against his former club. A slight change of formation as well. A bit wider, although the wingers are going to sit pretty narrow with Kulusevski and Neymar. But yeah, I just feel like it matches up against them a little bit better. And I'm hoping it will give us that solidarity at the back that we sort of drifted away from in that second half in Paris. But there's no turning back now. We are into this second leg and we are deep into it. 15 minutes gone already and we're getting our first highlight. It's a Ward-Prowse free kick and you've got to get excited when it's a Ward-Prowse free kick. James Ward-Prowse around the wall. Donnarumma touches it over. It'll be a corner. And we are very good at set pieces. I will put it that way. Ward-Prowse is a perfect purchase for set pieces. Obviously, James Ward-Prowse swings this one in. Gabriel at the front post over the bar. And it's a good start, positive. 25 minutes gone, corner to PSG, and it's going to be Tonali, Sandro Tonali, to swing this one in, and Morato's there to head it away. Ugarte down to Lautaro Martinez. What a save from Dean Henderson, who then has the composure just to dive on the loose ball as well. And Dean Henderson's pulled off a wonderful save. All right, Arana back into the first team after his suspension. Arana back up towards his Neymar, Bruno. Gabriel, we're keeping the ball reasonably well. You can see how far more wide we play in this system. And Nketiah back into Arana. Ball through James Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse, what a save from Donnarumma. And Neymar lets it go out for a corner. Oh, Donnarumma, what a save. Ward-Prowse with the corner. Is going to swing this one in. Morato is in the back post. Bruno Guimaraes is in. Neymar scored it. Bruno Guimaraes, I think, headed it back across and Neymar may have tucked it in. It may have been going in anyway. But it's 1-0 and Neymar against his former club. Morato flicked on. Bruno Guimaraes is there. It is, maybe Donnarumma was going to save it, but Neymar makes sure it goes in. And against his former club, Neymar gives us the lead in the Champions League semi-final. Come on. Just under 5 minutes to half time, and Tonali's picked up an injury, which is a huge loss for Paris Saint-Germain in that midfield. And as you can see, since that goal, we have been dominating this game. And I am just going to say I'm pleased. I'm delighted with the performance. Keep it up. And then we're going to go with the pump the fists and just make sure they've got the faith system in there as well. And everybody looks delighted. Eddie Nketiah not having a good game. Maybe it's more suited to an Ivan Toney up there on his own. Delap just doesn't really seem to perform well in these games against European big teams. But you never know. Kulusevski's struggling as well. Nketiah on a 6.3. I don't really want to change too much while we're winning with 65 minutes gone. But we have been the better team and we are creating chances. So it could just be a case of changing who's up front. And I'm going to go with Ivan Toney. I'm going to go with Ivan Toney. Kulusevski's also going to come off. And, we could actually do... Kulusevski's not having a very good game. But neither is Arana at left back. And I'd rather make sure we keep 11 players on the pitch. Now, what could we do here? We could do Kulusevski for Lokonga. No, let's bring on Tommy Doyle. And we're going to push Almada out there. And we're going to push Ward-Prowse up into a little bit more. And then we're going to switch these two over. So Doyle is the more defensive player. Let's hope that doesn't doesn't disrupt the flow of the game too much. But having, I think, Ward-Prowse in behind Ivan Toney could be a good decision. Donnarumma. Out it goes to Marquinhos, into Ugarte, Berge. Jorginho comes forward there. Oh, he sort of tackled there, but gets it back. Lautaro Martinez, Sandra Berge, Jorginho. Oh, he's picked out Justin Kluivert, who's come off the bench. Kluivert in a bit of space, and that's well intercepted by Doyle. Fresh legs, picks it out well. Ward-Prowse out to Almada, who shifted over to the right-hand side. Ward-Prowse, good turn. Ivan Toney drops deep to collect the ball, but loses it. Although it's not loses it, he's pulled his shirt, and that's a second yellow card, referee, and Ugarte is sent off, and we have 10 men for Paris against R11 for Derby with 10 minutes to go, 7 minutes, 6 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go. Oh my God, let's really waste some time. I hardly ever waste time. We're going to go really, really lower tempo. I've been underlapping in this formation. We're going to take the underlap off. Don't bother doing that anymore. I'm sort of thinking, let's just leave everything else. We're not going to get stuck in. I don't think we need to press them as high. We are 1-0 up. They've only got 10 men. And here is Sander Berge, who tries to put a ball through. Hickey does well. Gabriel, Hickey. Up it goes to Neymar. Back to Hickey. Hickey again. We should be. Yeah, we're slowing this game down a lot. Just keeping the ball, and that is what you want to see. Hickey into Gabriel Doyle. Back to Henderson. Don't mind that. Big boot out towards Almada. Lovely bit of play. This one as Bruno Guimaraes puts the ball through to Thiago Almada. Thiago Almada gets towards the byline. Is he going to swing across and look for Ivan Toney? Lays it back. Bruno Guimaraes just hits the bar. And that would have wrapped the game up with 2 minutes to go. But the time is ticking down. And that is it, referee. And we are in to the Champions League final. Oh, my word. We've absolutely smashed PSG in that second leg with that change of formation. 19 shots to 5. An XG of 2. Oh, my word. What a game. What a semi-final. We are in to the final of the Champions League. And this is absolutely amazing. It's just a shame we're taking on Liverpool, right? It's just a shame we're taking on Liverpool. We're playing at the Stade de France. We have history in France. We've just beaten Paris. We get £10.68 million. We qualify for the Club World Championship. Enjoy that when you take this save over. And we're going to be playing Liverpool 29th of May 2027 as a James Ward-Prowse. 13 key passes. Absolutely unbelievable from James Ward-Prowse. Came in, £50 million, new captain. Absolutely bloody herb. And I don't think we're going to have a full week of rest before that now. We're going to go for the downloaded schedule that I've got in here and maybe mix it up a little bit. But, oh my word. Right, we could be on for the treble. The league, the FA Cup and the Champions League are all in our hands. Can you believe it? We've just qualified for the Champions League final. We're going to be back for either the deciding Premier League game and the FA Cup final, or just the FA Cup final and then the Champions League, which I say means there's probably 3 episodes left. Maximum 3 episodes left, 4 if we do a post-season review sort of thing and a look back over time. But I'm not a big fan of those. I just like to end the series and get it finished. But we are... Oh my God, we're in a Champions League final with Derby bloody County. Derby County, unreal. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Get all that good stuff down below in the comment section. Leave me a comment. Champions League final against Liverpool. How are we going to do? What do you think we're going to do in that game? But for now, I'm out. Cheers.